Hello and welcome back to more Wavetale. Omen Storm here. Oh, we've got something going on right away. What is going on here?
Hmm.
Ah, you're back. Don't get too comfy here. It's time to go find the Candle Hill crew.
Mm.
The pirates?
Oh.
Pirates? They're brutes for sure, but they're skilled. They created the dandelion, you know? Or built it to be more precise. We, the engineers, created it.
Mm.
Anyway, I figured out how to construct the weapon. If we remodel the lighthouse, we should be able to build a cannon that can blow the paws to
Hmm.
smithereens. But for that, we need some good mechanics. I sent word to Clout. He'll meet us there. I'm not too happy with the idea of doing stuff to the paws right now, because I still feel like we're missing a lot of potential information about them. But let's go see if we have anything new from the shop. I think we probably should have something new. We do have several things that are new, maybe. Uh, actually, no, a lot of this seems like it's the same. It's just telling me that it's new because I had to go get a bunch of stuff all over again. And one of these, one of these was kelp colored, right? That's the one I want to use right now.
I can't believe we're going to Candle Hill.
Oh, nothing to fuss about, Shrimpy. They're just people like you and me. Maybe a bit more crude. More moles and hammers.
So off we go in this direction, it seems. I'm kind of curious what's off over this way. Oh, this is back in the direction of the crane. But yeah, I'm a bit hesitant to do anything to the Dirty Paws or the Whistlers until I really like know more about what's going on. Like I feel like there's a lot of communication that just isn't happening between people. And I don't think that there's anything over there for me to deal with right now. This feels a lot more plain compared to some of the other
Why is it called
ways we've
Candle
gone.
Hill?
The furnaces there used to burn at night. You could see them from far off, like lit candle wicks. Shrimps and lobsters, this is a dead end. We need to find a way to break through.
Well, I'm good at fighting, so I suppose that might be the way we're breaking through. Okay, we do have one more person just trying to hide away from me. Whoa, I thought I grilled my last patty. How do you feel? Are you hurting?
Oh.
Only in my wallet. Can't get any business done with this fog cutting off my customer base. Seems we're in the same boat then. We need to get rid of it to get to Candle Hill.
Oh.
Well, our exhaust torches usually keep the gloom at bay, but the generator seems to be out of order. No idea how to fix it. I'm just a simple award-winning gourmet seaweed burger restaurateur after all. All
Did you
right.
talk to someone? What did you find out?
Apparently, the generator that powers the torches is shut down.
Oh, well, that's an easy fix. I can even see it from here. Let's go.
Oh, I suppose that we're going to be heading over to there, but I do want to try and grab some of the stuff that I'm seeing around here real quick. Probably would be best to be trying to do this after we've gone and powered stuff on, because I feel like it's going to tell me to like head through here anyways, but what we want to grab so far I think is fine enough for right now. Let's head on over there, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I was already hungry, and now that seaweed burger has made me even hungrier. And it actually sounds not bad. I'm not 100% certain about it, but it also doesn't sound as terrible as like some other foods I've heard of in the past. I think I've tried at least once. It's not like I can't say I have anything against seaweed, since several of the kinds of sushi that I like have seaweed. Nori is seaweed, right? I have completely forgotten what nori actually is, and I do not have any memory of like if there's a actual to English translation for that, so I'll have to go look that up. But if I remember right, nori is dried seaweed, but I might be misremembering certain things, because I know I've eaten food in the past that is dried seaweed. I just don't remember if it's the nori I used to wrap some sushi or not. This is an interesting little island. I like the platforming for this island. I also kind of like this little house here. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Oh no. That vent's spewing gloom all over our spark tank. Please make it stop. Alright. I would think... Ow. I would think that maybe it was that gloom, but maybe it's not. I still have the ability to do this, but I don't know what this actually does. Controls... Aim. Yeah, there's something more to that. I can aim, but I don't know that aiming would do anything aside from like making grappling easier. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Definitely makes me nervous. And this spewing out some... Okay, I suppose that was gloom that was being spewed out, but... Okay, that's the sound of it. Electricity is starting to do stuff again. I was like, do we have the serpent making a reappearance? But no. Oh, blimey. I heard about the water walker, but I thought it was just sailor superstitions. Not a fan of otherworldly beings being a customer, but a customer is a customer. At least the deep fryer is up and running again. Still awfully gloomy though. Power's back, but nothing.
The torches must be filled with gloom. I'll need you to play chimney sweep here, Siggy. Unclogging them should solve the problem.
And... back this way, I suppose.
Cause for celebration yet. Let's find another one.
No rest for the wicked.
That was honestly not what I was expecting that to do. Alright. Let's go ahead and fly like crazy. Some of these are like really interesting how they have you moving about. These are kind of interesting little lighthouses in their own right. Let's dive back down, head over to here, jump on up, launch, and launch once again. Ah. Almost would have thought that this is the island that we need to stop at, but it isn't. What's happening? What is all this? This gloom, where did it come from? My sister and I were right here playing chess, and then it all went black. Sparks, help me if something has happened to her. Okay, so we need to find her sister. That feels like it should be simple enough. Oop, I'm going in the wrong direction. Sweet Sparks, that's a relief. Thank you. I'm gonna radio Sis. I just noticed my diary's gone. What if someone finds it, learns about... Let me know if you see it, but don't open it. Why is it that diaries always contain, like, people's deepest, darkest secrets? Like, is there something that I'm, like, missing that I should understand about that? Like, it never really made sense to me in, like, media that I saw that's like, oh yes, we've gone and recorded all of our vile deeds and deep dark secrets within the confines of this piece of paper that many people could potentially gain access to. I just never understood that. And like, I don't know if that's just me being autistic or if it's something entirely different. Amazing, you're the best. You didn't peek, right? Nope, not at all. So go grab that, and then head back here because I want to go ride through this thing from the very start because that seems like it will be fun to do. And take off. Oh, I went past that one. Oh, we still grabbed it. Awesome. I was slightly concerned that we wouldn't get it. And fly away!
Are there many left?
What? You're getting tired? Just ran past more of those pesky water striders. Be on your guard.
Ooh, I almost fell into that time. Oh. They're actually being slightly difficult this time. That's kind of fun to try and deal with that. Am I going to manage to grab onto one of these? I did manage it still. I almost feel like there's more to those that I don't know about. Is this the place that we need to head to? Seems like it should be. Looks very interesting. And landfall. Oh, and we've got lots of angry gloom creatures already shouting at us. Take care of you guys real quick. I feel like there should be several people here on this island, but I don't know where they all would be, admittedly. Phew, thanks for that, sugar. Okay. I was expecting more dialogue, but... oh... that works, I suppose. Alright, grab these two little fellows, and then... you know what? I actually have no real idea how the heck I'm supposed to get to any of those right now. I suppose there's that, so okay, never mind. I do kind of see where I'm supposed to be going for some of these now. I've just been distracted by other things. Giant button I can press later on. Or at least that seems like a giant button. Maybe it isn't. Off we go. Well, that was... did anybody else feel like that was anticlimactic? That felt so anticlimactic, just getting over here like that. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. These platforms make me horribly nervous. Yeah, we've got power restored to one of those. Do we have anything over here of interest besides that one little bundle of energy. Ooh, there's two bundles of that of these guys. Oh, we've got a button down there that we can go jump on to launch ourselves somewheres. This kind of feels like there should be a journal around here, but I'm not seeing one. Well, down we go. Off onto the water. And that does just launch us all the way up there. Huh. Doesn't seem to be anything off in that direction, admittedly. And landfall. Or close to landfall. I'm not sure if I should be counting landing on top of a building as landfall. And activate the switch. Okay, so that's kind of neat how that one's going and rotating like that. And that one didn't feel as anticlimactic as the other one, but it still feels anticlimactic to me. I've got a whole lot of little mini sparks or whatever they're called. I've honestly forgotten. That can be used for getting outfits and whatnot. And part of me just wants to go and get a bunch of outfits, but part of me is also like, maybe they're used for something more because you're getting a whole bunch of these. But I think it might just be my imagination that is making me think that there's a bunch more to get. See, this one doesn't feel anticlimactic to me. That one felt like what the others should have been. Now they were all... Ooh, that looks awesome, but these were all awesome to still like go and navigate to them, but it just, for once, that actually felt a bit lacking for moving around and such. And press control while I'm there to do a slam attack. I'm already in the middle of that. Okay, I'll be perfectly honest. I thought we were already at the place we needed to head to, but we apparently aren't.
Let's try and get through quickly before we draw attention to ourselves. The hill crew don't like visitors.
Well, you can have fun with that because I'm going to go investigate this place over here that I saw. Absolutely love the diving. The diving always feels really nice when I manage to actually do it. There are some times where it doesn't seem to work well, but I'm pretty sure that's just me pressing the wrong button or something. This is neat. It's always interesting what buildings are like in ruin and such. And it I had a thought, but I don't know how to articulate it well. It feels very odd just seeing everything in ruin. Like, sure, there's some places that are fine, but it also feels like there could be like some more places that are larger that are not in ruin or built upon ruins. And maybe we saw some and I just wasn't really recalling it.
Seems like they're throwing us a welcome party.
Is that Clout's ship?
How did he get here before us? Oh, these folks are not easy to deal with. Last thing we need is Cloud annoying them even more.
Now, look here. I'm the mayor of Strandville. You can't deny me passage.
You shove your titles where the sun doesn't shine. Now beat it, or we'll melt you down and grease the cogwheels with you.
No use. He's thin as a rake.
Ah, Doris. Right on time. Will you please explain to this noble troop that I come in peace and with good intentions?
I need a word with little Cassius. I have an important job for him.
Cassius doesn't work for stuck-ups. Now get lost, all of you. Scram.
Sweet mother of all spots, save us from our sins.
Try to keep them at bay. I'll guard the ship.
Well, this certainly wasn't what I was expecting. Also, defeat the serpent is also not what I was expecting at all for a objective.
Here comes some more.
It should be easy enough to deal with these guys. Ooh. I say that as I fly face first into an attack. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut. That feels like a running theme for this episode. Oh. I am kind of interested about some of the buildings that are on the periphery of this place, but... Ow. Okay, that one annoyed me just a tad that I ended up missing that first chance. Okay, which one of you is going to be next? It's you, I suppose. And your friend back here is next. Oop, let's not run into the gloom.
Guess that was the easy part.
And the serpent sinks below the waves.
Is it? Feeding off the chimneys? Let's set that vermin on fire. There's a pressure plate at the bottom of the chimney that activates the furnace.
I feel like destroying the serpent is a mistake. I honestly feel like that might be like trying to absorb pollutants. Like, that's honestly what I feel like. Like, sure, it's spitting out gloom and such, but I feel like we don't know the true purpose of it.
The ignition switches are at the top of the furnace.
Oh. Well, that's not how I was expecting to be moving about. Oh, I see a platform to land on now. Okay, this is so weird. Definitely not expecting to be traversing like this to get around. Oh.
Too hot to handle for you?
What is it gonna do now? It's not like putting out more striders.
Careful, everyone! Here comes more of them!
I was about to say it's not putting out more striders, is it? And the answer is yes, that is exactly what it is doing. I love when they're close enough that I can just kind of go and fluidly move between them one after the other. And away with the gloom. Ow. I'm not going to deal with the gloom that way. Oh, I'm also apparently not going to smack it and get rid of it right now either.
Quick now, the pressure plate.
Okay, luckily this is the one that we want to head to. Just not getting around the way that I feel like I should be for this place. Okay, I guess we've got that going and like launching more stuff out, so the gloom might not be dealt with until we do that. This is interesting. I know that there's a certain level of suspension of disbelief that needs to be had in games for certain things, but it feels so weird having some of the like jump platforms where they are in this game. Secret sounded so unenthused about that. And can we successfully land on this one and not have to go to the lower one first? We did land on it. Awesome. Oh dear goodness. Timing this is certainly something. Why does that feel like we had a different way up than the previous one? That shouldn't be the case.
Feeling broiled yet?
It just occurred to me that that seems like it should be very flammable. Like, I know that whatever that plant cover is should be wet, but it also looks like very old and such and very flammable. Is it just two stride? Oop. No getting away from me. Whoa, that was a launch I wasn't expecting. And we should be able to deal with that one. Yep. Ow. I accidentally walked into... Ow. Ow. Oh, dear goodness, that's not going like I wanted to at all. And we're here now. Might as well start on... Okay, let me go collect these first. Then we can start on our way up. Since we already know that we need to go through here anyways. Okay, come on. You can get up there. There we go.
Just one more climb.
I'm pretty sure this won't be the last that we see of the sea serpent, but it also feels like it very well could be. Okay, yeah. That was definitely different this time.
That's it. You'll run back to your blasted masters.
That was some action, lass. Since at least one of you can do more than talk, we'll grant your wish. Follow us.
Can I actually, like, hit these and get them to dispel? No, I can't. Okay. Feels odd having those be there and, like, not be able to be dispelled. Dispelled probably is not the right word.
Who's that?
That's little Cassius, the foreman's son.
Little Cassius?
He's much smaller than his older brother. Now, you let me do the talking.
Well, I'll be damned. Mrs. Skagarat. Going slumming, are you?
You never liked me, Cassius, I know that. But now is not the time for old grudges. Can you make this?
Of course I can, but why should I?
Because you and your team are the best builders around here.
That is correct, Mrs. Skagerrak. And if you people had thought of that sooner, when our wages were cut and our working conditions were toughened, we might have wanted to offer you our skills now.
But you didn't, did ya?
Look, we don't have time for petty quarrels about who owes what to whom. The paws are upon us.
The paws? Oh, she's just trying to trick us into helping her.
No, it's true. Their airship is what brought the gloom here. They control it. We've seen it with our own eyes, right, Grandma?
Yes, we've seen it. They want to destroy us, Cassius. They must be stopped.
We could get the material we need, if we decide to help you, that is. From the wrecks at Needle Prick Peaks.
That's really far away. The lighthouse will never be strong enough to push the fog away from there.
You're the one that fought off that snake, am I right?
Yes, Mr. Pirate. I mean, yes, sir.
Well done, girl. And you are quite right about the fog, too. But we have our methods.
Methods?
You know, pirates gotta get the job done, even if there's a little fog around. We've got spark cannons on our best boats. Or on our best pirate ships, I should probably say. Problem is, that nasty serpent flung away all 3 of them, along with their crew. Help us find them, and we'll help you build your weapon. Do we have a deal, young lady?
We have a deal.
Oh,
You should start by talking to Peppy. They're our fleet admiral. We'll also need a substantial amount of sparks if the cannons are going to make it through all that gloom. So keep your eyes peeled. Well, we are going to go worry about that in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoy the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you again in a future video or stream.